Hey, what's going on, people? I just want to do a quick video, um, basically on some hypocrisy and also some thanks. So I would like to hope that all of you guys are in great health and great state of mind, body and soul, and blessed at this time. All right, I'm just going to do this really quick. All right. We all know that a lot of the military, Navy SEALs, Navy, all, all around the board are refusing this particular inoculation, right? Um, we know why. So I won't have to won't have to get into that or give my personal analysis on how each and every one of them feel because I don't. I know why I wouldn't or why I don't and not going to. Um, but I just wanted to play a video, something that hit me. I something I didn't really think about. I mostly thought about, let's say, them leaving, for their personal reasons, and not, getting the jab for their personal reasons. But there's something that I wasn't really thinking about as far as the aftermath. I'll get into that, but on what I was thinking. Like, there's this one a military woman that really hit home. This airman. Yes, I don't know if you guys seen this video. Um, but this video was really serious. It's something that I didn't really think about as far as them leaving. Everybody's like, yeah, get the hell out of there. Think for yourself, be your own person. You're just getting jabbed up with stuff and not knowing the consequences to your actions or your decisions. But there's one decision you can make that is a freedom of choice, and it's the healthiest decision you can make. Um, she definitely hit home with this video. So let me get into this video and get into what my idea of leaving under these conditions and why it's mostly important to basically support uh, the military and any of the service, um, officers leaving, why they need the support of we the people. I'll get into that after this.
All right, TikTok, we need your help. So, a lot of the military is about to take an administrative discharge for not taking the vaccine. I know some people are doing it for medical reasons, some people are doing it for personal reasons, beliefs, whatever it may be. It's about to suck. An administrative discharge is not necessarily honorable, but it's not dishonorable. It just means that most of our military service was good. We just failed to comply with an order. So, not taking the vaccine is a direct order. So, with that being said, what I'm looking for right now is if you're an employer or if you know employers that will undoubtedly employ us. A lot of us are looking at discharge, and we weren't expecting this, so we have like no idea what to plan for, and I'm sure a lot of people are trying to plan for their future right now. So if y'all could help us out, if you guys, like I said, if you're an employer or you know an employer that'll undoubtedly help us out, hire us, whatever it may be, if you can put in the comments, message me. I'm trying to get as much information from my brothers and sisters and myself as possible. Thank you guys.
Okay, that video is something that you know all military and all people, we the people, everyone should basically really think about where are they going to go as far as in their life, what are they going to do, you know um, and the reason why I'm saying that this hit me is because we know what happens to a lot of military when you know they're in the military and then they're just out and they're out of the military becomes their way of life, their comfort zone and all that. And when they're not in that zone, a lot of them feel lost. They're not with their brothers and sisters. That's their family. And when you tear people away from their family, just like that, um, they they get lost and they feel alone and just basically left alone. Um, I fear that this will result in um, a rise in uh, hopefully not suicides um, with ex servicemen, ex military. Um, so I don't have a lot of people that really focus on this and on my YouTube. I do on my Facebook. My YouTube, I don't really have anybody that many followers to really, that really even follow this. But you do see this. Please share it because of this, right? Just because of this video, I need you guys to just share the video to your service people. You have people in the military, your friends, family, even your group. You got a group. Get this video out to them and let them see this because these military, these service people, they need all the support they can get. They need to know that we, the people, will be there to support them. Okay, because going on to my um, reason why I feel like this is good for them to do is because um, these are the people that we're going to really need to depend on um, in our country. All of the people, all the firemen, the doctors, the police, military, everyone that are free thinkers, right? These people are making decisions on their own, right? You can tell that they're not controlled by some kind of, ideology, some political. This is their freedom of choice, and they're making this. And these are the people we're going to need, right, to depend on to stand up for America and our values, right, our liberties. Um, so basically, on that same subject, the ones that we won't be able to depend on are the ones that are going along with this ideology and this control, this socialist dictatorship, the ones that are just blindly jabbing up and whatever happens, happens. They don't care about their freedom of choice. They don't, not that if you jab up means you're not choosing that freedom. You're not choosing that, uh, you know, in the sense of, oh, I have freedom of choice, so I'm choosing that. What I'm saying is, you're looking at the data on this, right? And you have to understand something. Nobody tries to make you do something if it's good for you. I don't even care about what people think. If someone offers you something, hey, look, this is what I recommend, right? Then you can do your research and look into it. But if someone tells you that you're going to do this, or you have to do this, or you can't do this, and you can't do that, and you can't do that, then there's only one reason why someone or any entity or any company, business, whatever would do that is because they have their own agenda, and it's not an agenda that's going to work in your favor. Okay, this is to make that abundantly clear. So my thing is, these are the people we're going to have to depend on, when things go really, really, really south in America, because the ones that are staying in there, we can't depend on them. Those are the ones that's controlled by the machine, and they will be the ones to protect the machine. Right? We're going to need people. We're going to need uh, our own army, our own military, our own militia to protect our country. Okay. We need a military that can protect this country, not the machine, right? And these are going to be the people that are going to protect this country. They're going to protect the people, their family, liberties. Okay, so I would encourage anyone who wants to live in America, no matter what you think or what your political leaning is, if you want to live in this country and you want to keep your freedoms, you want to keep, and you want to live in, prosperity, and if you believe in these things that America was built on, right? The fact that you can even choose to do something like, you know, like these military are doing. If you even care about the fact that you can choose to do that, you might want to support these men and women, military, police, fighters, everyone that are deciding to be free thinkers and they care about freedom of choice. Okay, because the ones that are not, they don't have that free thought, think for themselves. Okay, so um, and then you hear right now, you hear China talking about, they're trying to prepare their military for a war, right? Our country right now is in no condition for war because we're already in a war with our own country. Our government and we the people, we're already in a war, with our own government and the people. Okay, so and then we got hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants and foreign, immigrants that flooded our country. They're everywhere. Okay, and these aren't people that are compatible with our free thought. These people aren't compatible with our way of life. Okay, they weren't born and bred with our values. Okay, these are people who don't believe in what we believe in. Okay, and we have hundreds and thousands, probably in the million area, total number in this country right now that are unvetted. We don't know where they are. We don't know who they are, right? And they're all, between the ages of 20, 30, and 40. 90% men, okay? Small percentage women with children. Whose children? Who knows, right? So I just want to really touch on the support for the men and women that serve the country, okay, and maintain their freedom of choice and their thought, right? Because there's some that just controlled by the machine to the point where nothing else matters. The facts don't matter. Your rights don't matter. All they care about is serving the machine. All right, those aren't the ones that you want to depend on because those are the ones that's just going to follow the orders of the machine. Okay, I'm pretty sure you've heard of a lot. You've seen of the movies where it's always, well, sorry, I'm just following orders, right? Those are the people you have to watch out for. Those are the people who are not here to protect you, right? So that's what she said here. Some people are doing it for medical reasons, some doing it for personal reasons, beliefs, whatever it may be. It's about the suck. That's what she said in the video. Okay. So if once again, you guys see it right here, that's her. I don't use this TikTok. I wouldn't subject myself to that kind of expose myself to this kind of surveillance from China. But a lot of people are on TikTok. Um, I would never install that on my phone or any device. Um, but for those who do have TikTok, that's her. You can see her handle right there, freedom of choice. Go and show her some love, support. Um, you can find her on YouTube. If she's on YouTube, I'll probably check it out. Um, but please, these are the people who need the support more than ever. Okay. If you want this country to stay this country, unless you want to live like they're living in Cuba China and you know, South Korea and those places. If you want to live like that, then you know, you might want to just stay in your basement and and just wait for the fallout and pray to God that when you come out, that it's still, you know, USA, okay, and not USSR or, you know, you know, China. So, um, what do we got? Okay, so that's that, and that's my view on, you know, why I think it's a good thing that um, we look to the ones that are, you know, free thinkers. Okay, the ones that are making a choice for themselves. Those are the ones we have to support. You know, because there's this military and all these companies, to the police force, to the military, the navy, they're all showing that they're choosing a machine, okay, over the people that serve the country. Some people have been serving it 20, 30, 40 years, okay? And it's showing them how expendable they are because of an ideology when it comes to money and control. So, you know, these people are going to be the ones to remember that, right? But from what I won't I won't touch on it here, but I will say a piece, which is I do know that I heard from a particular source that this is not something that's permanent. These people that the free thinkers will be, they'll be okay. They'll be taken care of. I'll just put it like that. If I get into that too, that I'll probably rather just do that on, like, you know, another thing like Gitter or something like that. Um, but just know that, you know, there are sources that are saying that they'll be okay and that this is temporary, um, and um, they will be looked after. Let's just say it like that. You know how, you know, sometimes YouTube can be when you say something and they like, oh, we don't see that anywhere. It's fake news. Um, but you know, if you guys want to look around and you see, you know, what I'm talking about, you know, yourselves about um, who's talking about the free thinkers and that they got plans for these free thinkers. Okay, um, so I don't see in the long term that employment. Let's just say employment. They won't have to worry about deployment because they're going to be the ones we have here on the ground, boots on the ground. Um, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so they won't have to worry about deployment, and employment is is coming soon. Okay, y'all can have an idea of talking and what I'm talking about. Right? What's this? Okay. Okay. This here, I'm gonna skip those three because I'm pretty much kind of talked about that. You know, talking about how many members have been tested positive, how many died, and then how many are inoculated. Okay. How many been inoculated? Okay. I'm gonna go. I told you I was gonna talk about propaganda and hypocrisy, right? So if you guys want to read that, it's great. I'm just going to go down to that bottom line, right? It says Dr. Fauci said that military members who were eligible but who declined to get inoculated are propagating this outbreak. Propagating this outbreak, right? Let's talk about propagating the outbreak. When Fauci is the one who said, don't wear masks because it doesn't make sense. They don't work. They don't protect you from a virus, maybe from a droplet of someone if they sneeze around you, maybe a droplet or two, you know, but won't protect you, you know, the way you think it will. That's his words, right? Also, it says, and are innocently and inadvertently being part of the problem. Okay, explain this to me. If the members who are not taking it are both propagating the outbreak, right, and being part of the problem, how is that when uh, they clearly stated that the people who are jabbed up are spreading the virus and also being hospitalized while being fully jabbed up. Okay, this is the hypocrisy and the propaganda that comes out of these people's mouths, and it gets to the point where it's so tiring where they can get away with constantly saying the same thing over and over and over without being, you know, registered on the actual world wide web everywhere as an insane. It's just it clearly stated that people who are jabbed up are passing the virus around and being, um, hospitalized. Okay, so when he jumps in and says things like this, it just it's both, I would say, disrespectful, um, disinformation, misinformation, the whole 9 yards, propaganda, and all that, and disrespectful. You know, especially when it comes to saying this about the military, because that's that's trying to turn them into a target, right? Oh, they're part of the problem, so he's turning them into a target automatically just by saying that, you know, and you know, all they kept saying, you know, when people talk online about these things, oh, uh, what you're saying can be hurtful or incite violence and things of that sort. But they can get away with saying things like they're part of the problem, right? Oh, they're part of the problem. They're the reason why your grandmother's going to die, right? That's coming out of his mouth, right? So I laugh at everything he says. It's a joke, absolute joke. Um, so, um, but yeah. So, oh, and the thanks that I want to give before I close out. The thanks I want to give is to um, all of all of the free thinkers, right? All the free thinkers, all the freedom loving Americans that are choosing, you know, to think for themselves, right, and make decisions for themselves, and not be controlled by a machine. I personally want to thank them, and I will definitely be one to support all of those free thinkers that are choosing to be free thinkers, um, and get out of the machine. Okay, that's what I want to thank all of you guys making these decisions. You guys you know, that decided that you don't want to drive that bus anymore because of this accident, or because you can't be deployed because you're not. You decide that, hey, look, this is my life, my choice. I love to be. I'm a freedom loving person. You know, I applaud you. You know, I applaud you. I applaud you for being a free thinker. Okay, um, and that goes for all firemen, medics, doctors, physicians, police, military, Navy, all of you guys, right? First responders. Hell, even if you are a second responder, you know, and you're making a decision for yourself. Uh, I want to thank you guys. Sincerely, thank you guys. Uh, also thank you guys for your service, and we look forward to uh, um, probably a up and coming service. I'm not going to say it in too many words, but there's some things coming, and we're going to need you guys, boots on the ground. I know you see the uprisings all across America, okay, and for now, I would say that most of us are being nice about it. We're trying to, yeah, get our voices heard, right? Right. That's how it starts, right? Yeah, get our voices, you know. Um, but let's just hope that it gets heard, because things can get really crazy really soon. And That's what it smells like. It's brewing, and it's smelling really good right now. So it's close. Um, so that's pretty much it. I just want to, thank all you guys, um, and just keep up the good work. And just know that, us freedom loving Americans, we the people, we're here to support you. And, just be free, stay free. All you guys got to do is look up Freedom of Choice. She's on TikTok, and show her your support, show your love. Follow her if you got TikTok. She's on Facebook. She's here and there. Show her your love. All right, people. Anyway, stay free, stay blessed. God bless you. See you all.